ABC News World Headquarters. This is ABC World News Tonight.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on this Saturday. I'm Cecilia Vega. We begin with that catastrophe you see right here behind me. A 7.8 magnitude earthquake centered in Nepal, the earth shaking for more than a minute. Its reach so strong it killed people in 4 different countries. This is the historic heart of Nepal's capital, Kathmandu, before. And look at it after. It was crowded with tourists at the time of this earthquake, and now a desperate race to pull survivors from the rubble, the death toll rising, at least 1,400 killed. And on Mount Everest, an avalanche smashing tents at this campsite, killing at least 10 climbers and guides, including a Google executive from the U.S. Other climbers still trapped right now. And at this hour, tens of thousands of people spending the night with no shelter under cold and rainy skies, fearing even more aftershocks. ABC's Hamish McDonald starts us off.
Tonight, the frantic search for survivors amidst the rubble. The capital of Nepal utterly ravaged by a massive earthquake, striking at the height of the day. More than 1,000 confirmed dead, that number expected to rise, and many are buried alive. Witnesses say the ground shook for nearly a minute. Cameras as far away as India catching the tremors. When it was finally over, towns and ancient cities destroyed. Temples prayed to for centuries crumbled in an instant. The sister of an ABC News producer is on the ground in Kathmandu.
I was in a clothing shop that is now covered by rubble, ran out into the street, and you could hear screams.
The powerful magnitude 7.8 earthquake unleashing massive avalanches 100 miles away on Mount Everest, killing 10 climbers and guides, including at least 1 American. Google exec Daniel Fredenberg. Google saying in a statement, "We lost one of our own in this tragedy." This earthquake triggered what's known as an aerosol avalanche, a large cloud of snow moving rapidly through the air, creating wind gusts that blew tents across the mountain.
We had quite a few big avalanches coming down of those phases.
Tonight, many more feared trapped higher up. Back in the capital, fears of more aftershocks.
Every time that there was a tremor, everyone would say, it's coming again, the panic would rise.
Those fears keeping many people outside, afraid to go home, where they're sleeping tonight.
People around the city have resorted to sleeping in open spaces, in green parks.
The US is already mobilizing at least $1 million in aid and rescue teams to Nepal. The State Department is still trying to establish exactly how many Americans are there and in need of help. Cecilia.
And so many people in need of help right now. Hamish, thank you. Back here now to Baltimore. Hundreds of protesters gathering at this hour demanding answers about what happened to Freddie Gray, that suspect with a nearly severed spine who died in police custody. One man may have witnessed it all. And as ABC's Gloria Riviera reports, police now want to track him down.
In Baltimore today, the raw anger of a community demanding justice. Marching through the same impoverished neighborhood where 25-year-old Freddie Gray suffered a fatal spinal cord injury while in police custody.
In the middle of this march, you get a sense for a community coming together across racial lines. They're calling for justice for Freddie Gray, an end to police brutality. Freddie Gray's story is one they've heard before. Other victims, similar incidents. Now they're calling for an end to it all.
We fed up. It's been enough.
A community desperate to know what happened when police arrested Gray, then loaded him into a van. Critics say Gray was subjected to a so-called rough ride, where police intentionally start and stop the van. Detectives are now asking for help identifying this man, captured in this surveillance video, across from Gray and the police at the moment of the arrest. Police believe that person may have filmed the encounter. Those officers have been suspended with pay despite calls for their arrest. Local church leaders are also now calling for the police commissioner's resignation.
That's not going to happen.
Police Commissioner Batts acknowledging that Gray was not wearing a seatbelt inside that van, a mistake. The public calling for dispatch calls with police while Gray was in custody to help answer the many questions this community still has. Cecilia?
Gloria, thank you. And we do move on now. Millions tuning into that powerful interview with Bruce Jenner breaking his silence to Diane Sawyer, the former Olympian and reality star, telling the world he is transitioning to a woman. Here's ABC's Chris Connolly now with footage from that interview that has never aired until now.
My whole life has prepared me for this moment.
Prepared to disclose a personal truth, kept secret for a lifetime. 39 years of it lived in the public eye, ever since a victory at the 1976 Summer Olympics.
It's been really tough.
Bruce Jenner telling ABC's Diane Sawyer of life as a transgender person, now transitioning to a woman.
Are you a woman?
Yes, for all intents and purposes, I am a woman. I was not genetically born that way. As of now, have all the male parts and all that kind of stuff, but we still identify as female.
The 65-year-old Jenner, referred to as he during the interview at Jenner's suggestion, disclosing to Sawyer a deep inner torment.
I would say I've always been very confused with my gender identity since I was this big. So here I am stuck, and I hate the word, girl stuck in a guy's body. I hate that terminology.
Why?
I'm me. I'm me. I'm a person. And this is who I am.
Married and divorced 3 times, most recently to the former Kris Kardashian, matriarch of the Kardashian reality show Empire. Jenner spoke of being sexually attracted only to women.
Sexuality is who you are personally attracted to, who you turns you on, male or female. But gender identity is how to do with who you are as a person and your soul.
Jenner told Sawyer of a plan to drop from view and reemerge later as a transgender woman, now revealing for the first time part of why it took so long.
I couldn't come out earlier and be honest because of my children. I had to get my kids out of the house. I just want to know that my kids are safe and they're secure and they're going to be okay.
And after Friday's interview, support on social media from family members. Kris Jenner tweeting, "My hero." Kim Kardashian, "I love you, Bruce." Hashtag proud daughter. Her sister Khloe, "Bruiser, I'm so proud of you." Their responses matching the support from his mother.
I was very proud of you when you stood on that podium in Montreal. I never thought I could be more proud of you. But I'm learning I can be.
And that was ABC's Chris Connolly reporting. That candid and stunning interview going viral. Bruce Jenner trending in the U.S. and worldwide during last night's show, and now sparking a national conversation about what it means to be transgender. Here's ABC's Lindsay Janis.
The one thing that could really make a difference in people's lives was right here in my soul, and I could not tell that story.
Tonight, Bruce Jenner's revelation igniting conversations around the world. Before Diane Sawyer's interview, just 8% of Americans saying they know someone who is transgender.
That female side is part of me. That's who I am.
Jimmy Fallon channeling Neil Armstrong, calling it one step for man, one giant leap for mankind. And transgender oranges the new black actress Laverne Cox, saying it is always brave to stand in one's truth. Like Cox, there have been others before Jenner. Renee Richards, another athlete who fought to play professional tennis as a woman and won. The still active 81-year-old giving us her reaction from the golf course today.
He's very courageous. I think he will certainly help the transgendered community and then other disenfranchised communities.
That sentiment shared by many in the transgender community who had been apprehensive ahead of Jenner's big reveal.
How big a moment was this?
This was huge. Even the transgender community took a moment to think, wow, things are really changing. This is different. This is our moment. I think people woke up this morning with the sense someone I know is transgender.
Tonight, that story opening hearts and minds everywhere. Lindsay Janis, ABC News, New York.
And turning next to the severe storms and tornado watches we've been monitoring here all day. In Louisiana, A tree crashing down on a police car, wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour there. Hail in Kansas covering the ground. You can see it right there like snow. And this new image from Scott City, Kansas. A tornado on the right. On the left, that is a land spout. I want to bring in our Rob Marciano on assignment in Orlando. No rough weather for you there, Rob, but tell us where the storms are headed tonight.
Well, just north across parts of the Florida Panhandle and through the deep south, that's where the severe threat is. And there's also a tornado threat just north of there for the next several hours, right on through this evening. And we're going to recharge the atmosphere with what's going on out west. Across California, they saw some showers, rain showers, and some snow in the mountains. That energy will get into the plains, and I think by tomorrow, the threat for severe weather will reset back in the Texas area. It is a time of year, Cecilia, where we get severe weather just about every day. Back to you.
It sure is, Rob. Thank you. And we turn now to that volcano in Chile, forcing evacuations, burying communities in ash. The plume from that eruption visible from space, drifting all the way to the other side of the continent. Our Matt Gutman right there up in a chopper today, bringing us an unparalleled view of that beauty and the threat that looms.
The volcano, a city-sized chimney, hovering so close we could see each steaming vent. Erupting spectacularly on Wednesday and pumping out untold tons of toxic gas and ash since. Earlier today, we climbed on with Chilean geologists hoping to learn more about what's now being called the world's most unpredictable volcano. Scouting it first. And then the airmen opened the door.
So the door of the helicopter is open right now. They're using that camera to get thermal imagery of the volcano to see what's really going on inside and to try to forecast whether or not there will be another eruption.
Geologist Hugo Moreno telling me they're now detecting lava. The volcano actually grew over the past few days. This dome is new, spewing out a finer ash now and gases.
We could actually smell the gases from the volcano behind us.
And as we scooted just above the treetops, the devastation. 3 feet of ash and gravel covering pristine pastures. Homes buried, communities marooned in a sea of sand and ash, streams boiled by the flows, and trees flattened and charred. Even with all the data they learned from today's flight, geologists here say they still can't predict when the next eruption will come, but they know that every piece of information they get may help them save lives in the future. Cecilia?
Matt bringing in incredible images today. Thank you. We turn now to those 2 sisters on a sightseeing trip in the woods. They were lost and then found 2 weeks later. Rescuers saving them by pure luck. They spotted a glimmer in the snow. Here's ABC's Marcy Gonzalez with what that glimmer was.
This evening, these smiling sisters are out of the hospital with a sweet story of survival. Stranded for 2 weeks in the wilderness with nothing to eat but Girl Scout cookies and cheese puffs.
It really is truly a miracle.
Leslie Roy and Lee Marie Wright were sightseeing in a remote part of Michigan's Upper Peninsula on April 11th when their SUV became stuck in heavy snow. With no cell phone signal, they couldn't call for help. On April 15th, when they didn't show up in Kalamazoo, where they were supposed to meet other family members, the search began. Finally, at 2:20 yesterday afternoon, 14 days after the sisters became stranded, a glimmer spotted in the snow turned out to be a reflection from their SUV's windshield. The helicopter landing in a nearby clearing, one of the women clutching a Bible.
They were very tearful. They were grateful. I would describe them as even almost in shock that it finally was happening for them, that they were being rescued.
The sisters getting one last look at the snowy scene they survived and happily eating something other than those snacks. Marcy Gonzalez, ABC News, New York.
That sandwich never tasted so good. We have much more ahead on World News Tonight. Up next, putting your life on the line to sell houses, why a growing number of real estate agents are fearing for their lives every time they go out to show a home to a prospective buyer. And royal baby watchers are going into overdrive this weekend. Royal baby number 2 due any day, maybe any minute. Why many British economists are hoping for a girl.
ABC World News Tonight, brought to you by Voya Financial.